Hey guys, hi, it's Julie, the Creative Chica. So, today I decided that I would work on a project that I've been wanting to work on for a long time. Um, you guys know I sew, you guys know I quilt, and I wanted it's called a clapper. For a long time I've wanted one, but they just seemed a little expensive what they were. Well, I found this piece of wood in my craft box of wood. It is a base for a stamp, and I don't know. It had some butterflies and things I didn't really like. It was very Asian style, and I wanted it different. Well, I was going to decoupage this to make my clapper, and I was going to use fabric. First, I was going to use a napkin. Here is the top that would go, because this is heavy cast iron. You need weight, and what you use them for is when you have a nice hot ironed seam, you put this on top, and it gives it weight, and you get real nice flat seams. And this is great for when you are quilting. So I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I decided to make my own. Um, I'm going to be decoupaging this, and at first I was going to do fabric, no, napkin, and then I said, no, I don't, I really want it to be a sewing theme, and, but this is a beautiful napkin. I will be using it for something. Look at this. Is that a gorgeous napkin? So this was given to me, and I wanted to just place it here. I think it would look beautiful, and I decided to go because the butterfly would be a little bit covered with this here, and in the center it's almost covered, so I didn't want that. So although I love this napkin and it would be beautiful for something like that, I took my fabric and I scanned it. Let me talk about that. I scanned it so that I could print it on tissue paper, and then that's what we're going to do. We're going to try. Let me show you guys. So this is my first go at it. See how that ink got on the sides there? Well, this was with tape at the ends. I don't know, I didn't like that too much. Plus, I did it in draft. That's too light. I'm not liking it. So I was watching the video on how to do this with tissue paper, and you tape it all the way around with tissue on the top, and then you overlap the tissue, and then you tape it. But my printer kind of blobbed here and there, so I wasn't crazy about that. And then I did two more just on regular paper settings. So these are the regular paper settings. I think this one is a little stronger. I think it's a standard vivid, it's called, and this one was just standard. So it printed nice. This is the fabric I scanned, and then I said, well, okay, I don't need that big of a piece. So I did this one. Oops. So I did this one. And this one, I did it shorter. You see, I did the tissue paper. This is just tissue paper you get at Dollar Tree, and copy paper. So I did it shorter than the paper. And so then it did okay. And it blobbed up here, but it doesn't matter because I only need just a little bit of this. See, like that? So that's fine. So I'll cut it bigger than I need, and then I'll decoupage it, and then I'll trim it. I already put some Aleene's gloss decoupage on here. I was looking for my matte, and looking for the Mod Podge, which I know I have, and looking for it. Here it is. So I could use, this one's old. Look at that, it yellowed. Okay, that one's gone. So you see this one yellows. So I'm going to toss that. Okay, I know I have little ones from Dollar Tree somewhere in here, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to use this one here from Aleene's. I've never had it yellow so far. Never had it yellow. So we'll play with that. And I wanted to bring you guys along to show you guys what I did. So let's see, I'm gonna cut this. If my video gets too long, I don't know if I'll post it, but if it's not too long, I'll post it. I just want you guys to see how you do it, and that would be good. Okay, good. And then see, it comes away, and I only did like one piece on the side. I thought that's all it needs, really. So that's why I did that. And today's the day after chemo. I'm tired, but other than tired, I think I'm feeling okay. If this doesn't work out, then we will use the napkin, okay, guys? Because I don't know how it's gonna look. Let's see, because there's color. There's still color here. You see, I tried sanding it, but I didn't pull out my little rotor sander. I just don't have energy for that. So we'll see how it looks. If I like it. See, no, that's too light. We'll use it for something else. Darn it. Okay, well, we'll use it for something else. Now, I was thinking I could use this, but I didn't. You have to spray it. Like, this has been sprayed so that you could decoupage it. Spray it with a clear spray. So it's been sprayed. So you don't have to do that with napkins because they're not going to run. But you do have to do that when you print something. Okay, I'm just rinsing my brush. Sorry, guys. My brain. You'll have to excuse me. We're going to use this. I guess we are going to use this then. It's such a beautiful napkin. I love it. And actually, let me see. I'll just, like, see how much. I'm not going to do it all the way to the end. I'm just going to leave a tiny little bit. So I'm going to see how much I need to cut off. Okay. So I need to go. I'm going to go all the way to this side and cut it. And then we'll go from there. Because I know I need extra on the left-hand side. But on the top, and the, so, excuse me so much. Okay. I still have things going on from that cold. Okay. So, yeah, that's good. See how pretty that is? Look at that. So beautiful. However, I do want to let you know that it still has the backing, and you have to remove the backings. Okay, so you see here, there's one piece. There's two on this one. This one's a 2-ply, and you can take it off any way you want. This one seems to come off easy. I mean, like split, easy. So there's the second one. I use those to blow my nose or something. Okay, so see, it doesn't look bad because there's a lot of things going on. I thought I was going to paint it, but I said I'm not going to paint it. It's fine. So there's that, and we're going to decoupage that down. And then, I'm not going to do it on camera, but just know that, oh, I got this at Hobby Lobby, by the way. It was $5.99, 50% off, so it was like $3. It's got good weight, it's cast iron. And then I will screw it on here. I'll find the center, and I'll screw, and I did it so that it will be angled. I mean, I can't do it that way, but it will be angled towards me, and then you know, this is what you pick up and put down. This gives it great weight. So we're going to take this, and I already put some of this Aleene's down underneath, because what I was going to do is iron it down and then Mod Podge over it. But maybe we won't do it that way. Let me see here. Okay, and I think I want to get it even shorter than that on this side. If I do it this way, at least it'll be straight, I think. I'm just running my scissors along the edge of the wood to try to get it straight. Try to get it straight cut. It's okay. It's not too bad. And then I will cut this. Can't really do it with your trimmer because it's so thin that it would rip. If you use a slide trimmer, it would just rip on you. So you just got to use your hand, or I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Needs to be shorter than that. Okay, I think I see where it needs to be cut. Matter of fact, maybe what I could do is draw a line with my pencil and a ruler. That's a good idea, huh? Just use a pencil and a ruler and then cut along. Okay, I'm going to hold this down. And I'll pull this over just a little. I'm just going to leave like 1/8 of an inch. That's what I was thinking. Leaving 1/8 of an inch. And then, there we go. Right about there, I think looks good. I'll just draw it. And then I can cut on the line. Yeah, there we go. Now I can actually just cut on that line. And I'll actually get a straight cut. Right? Okay. Okay. There's some ink on this thing on the sides. I tried to buff off. I couldn't do it. So I said it doesn't matter. It really doesn't for what I want to do here. It's not that important. So I think I want to cut a little more of this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it so it'll just be one cut. Hope it's straight. That's what I want. Okay, let's go like this. There we go. And then I can cut one straight cut. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay, guys, so I'm going to move these out of the way, my scissors out of the way, and then we'll decoupage. I had a napkin. Oh, a towel. This towel is to dry off stuff, so I'll do that. Okay, I really should be putting this in another container. Okay, here's another container. Got these at Dollar Tree, 3 for $1. So it works out. Let me wiggle that a little bit. I should have shook it. Okay, I didn't put too much because I don't think it needs that much. And I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be all right. Okay, so I like to clean up as I go because I have such a small space. I don't want anything falling on my space. Okay, so let's do this again. There is some on here now, some glue. I'm going to put it really light. There we go. We don't need that here. Okay. So just do it light. Okay. Good. That's pretty good. This is the nerve-wracking part, is putting down this. I'm going to stand up real quick so that I could do this correctly. It's easier when you stand up. Okay. Okay. Whew. Got to do it carefully because it'll wrinkle. And you don't try and get it not to wrinkle. There we go. Yay. Okay. That is nice. Okay, so I will put some on top, just pressing it in to the wood. And then I'll cover it. Look, you guys, it'll look like this. I guess I could do it. See how, if this is the center, here's the center, just about, right? Let me get this tag off. Okay, so the center is about here. So it will show one of the it'll show the butterfly, I think. But I didn't want to overlap it too much because then you can't see it. But I think that's good. Okay, here we go. We're going to try a little bit more of this glue. And you got to do carefully. I'm going to do it from the center out. So I'm going to go from here out. And carefully, ooh, see it wants to wrinkle? Dang it. Okay. I don't want to touch it with my hands. I'm just going to carefully just kind of go once. It is going to wrinkle, but you know what, you guys? I had seen somewhere that after it dries, you can iron it. And I'm going to try that. So I'm going to let this dry. And then I'm going to iron it. Just can't get too much on there. So we'll see what happens. You guys probably won't see the, what do you call it? The, oh, it's still wet. It's still dry under here. Okay. Whew. Let's see. I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to see if this side's still. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to lift it and see if it's okay. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put that down there. Carefully. Yeah, good. Come on. I'm afraid to use my finger because I could tear it. I'm not a great decoupager, you guys. I haven't done too many things. But I see here, it's probably got bubbles underneath. Trying to. Okay. I know if you move it too much, it isn't good for it. So I should probably stop on my head because it's pretty. I know I see some here lifted. I'll get under it. Okay. All right. So there you have it. And I'm going to try to, I'm not going to dry it with anything because I feel like if I do that, then I will be in trouble. I do see this and I want to stretch a little. Ooh, that looks like it wants to come up. I can't get it up. Oh, there we go. If I can wiggle my brush in there. You guys got any tips? You give them to me. You guys are probably decoupagers. I don't do, practice makes perfect with this stuff. You have to do it more than once so you can get it down. Oh, you know what? I think. There we go. I think I got it. Okay. Okay. I think I'll leave well enough alone. I'm going to let this dry, or I may even use my little dryer. And then I'm going to show you guys what it ends up looking like in a little bit. I'm just going to I don't want to do it all on camera. I'm going to bore you guys to death. I don't really know how to do a bunch of fancy stuff with the camera, like make it go fast or whatever. So I'm just going to leave it like this. And then I'm going to come back with a part 2 of this video to show you the dried and put together part. This I'm not putting together yet today because I need to find the screws and then I need to get it on there. But I'll just show you how it ends up looking when I dry it, and I'm going to try to iron it too to see if it'll flatten. So I'll tell you guys in the next video. Look for it right after this video. It'll be a part 2.